You found it. Your home for the best content on your favorite team, the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Do us a favor, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and be sure to smash that like button. So in the time that we haven't done this, the Major League Baseball draft happened, and subsequently LSU has gotten really active in the transfer portal. Were there any? Let's start with the draft. Were there any surprises of guys who were picked that are gonna sign that you thought were gonna come back, or where they went?
I was surprised that Ethan Fry went where he went. I was. He wasn't an everyday player until about midway through the year, and he played every day at DH.
He is a right-handed DH who has not played a position in 3 years in college.
That's right. So
usually guys that don't show a glove, there's just not a premium. And the Astros gave him $1 million. They signed him over slot, which is crazy considering he's never played a position.
They really liked him.
Sure.
They liked him the whole year, and I think they liked him out of high school. I mean, it was one of those deals. That was a surprise. Shores went where I thought Shores should go, and I think Chase Shores could be in the big leagues before any of them. Maybe the first college arm, maybe the first guy to reach the big leagues in this draft. That wouldn't be shocking or surprising to me.
If he went to the Angels, he was one of those guys that, had he gone to a contending team, like, he could have been a bullpen piece this year.
Absolutely.
Like, he could instantly be an eighth inning setup guy throwing 100 out of the bullpen with that slider.
That's right. So that may have surprised some folks, but that did not surprise me at all. To me, he was always the most projectable. It was a cool draft. It was a fun draft. I mean, just on a personal level, seeing Ethan Holiday go where he went and go to the Rockies, I thought was really cool. Matt and I are friends. His dad played together in St. Louis, and Matt was drafted, by the Rockies. So that was a pretty neat thing. Stanfield coming back is a surprise, is a shock to me a little bit. I figured he would sign, whether it's draft or free agent. I thought he would be playing pro ball next year.
I think, tell me if you agree with this. The best information I had is that Fry was going to play left next year. Curiel was moving to center. And Brown's coming back to play right, which meant Stanfield was kind of the odd man out. And that also made it tricky for Ashton Larson, which is why he left, and now he's at Texas. And so they were going to be in a tough spot with Stanfield if he went undrafted, because they needed – Curiel's going to play center, and they needed to get Fry a position, right? So Stanfield goes undrafted. That's kind of the blessing in disguise with Fry signing. Right. Because now you're returning a starter who had 300 conference play.
Hell of a player. And definitely, come on, we want you back. Absolutely. It's not like get out the door, go sign. I just thought that he would. You want that. The guy's a winner. He's 300 hitter, like you said, got some really big hits. I mean, yeah, you want that guy to come back, but it does throw a little bit of a wrinkle into that plan. That outfield that you just laid out is the best outfield in the country by far. The one with Fry in left field, Curiel in center, and Jake Brown in right. I mean, that's a hell of an outfield. So, everybody else was kind of what I had expected. Cowan coming back, I think, is gonna prove to be a really good thing for LSU. We're not going to see that play out until next year, but I think everybody's going to be really excited to get that guy back. I think he's going to have a great year next year. My only question mark really is on the mound. I mean, there's some holes to fill, but you've got a really good player in Tanner Reeves that can pick it, that's coming back, and so yeah, I mean, first base is a question mark. You mentioned
real quick. I'm sorry, I want to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Because the tricky part with losing both Jones and Fry is that now you don't have a big power bat. Or you don't have a guy in your lineup capable of hitting 20-plus homers. Braden Simpson, a transfer from High Point, hit 22 last year. But how does it translate coming into the SEC? And it was very obvious. I would say actions speak louder than words. They went and added Zach York and then Dax Daith. They were looking to Daith's the pitcher.
Dardar?
Dardar had already signed. Who's the other one I'm thinking of?
Trent Caraway from Oregon State.
Caraway from Oregon State.
Yeah, Caraway.
So York is the guy, it's like the 300-pound guy from Grand Canyon. So big left-handed power bat. And then Caraway was the MVP of the Corvallis. He's a guy who had 5 homers in the Corvallis Regional. So they very clearly were lacking a power bat, and so they think they went and addressed it there. How big of a deal do you think it is not having the guy that projects to be a problem, like that 20-homer guy in the middle of your lineup, like Jones? Fry hit 13 this year, but had he gotten 250 at bats, he would have projected that way.
How many did Milam hit this year?
11.
Yes, he'll hit more. Will he hit 20? Probably not, but maybe. I guess he could. Look, there's multiple ways to win baseball games. You can have 1 or 2 guys that hit 20, 25, 30 homers, or you can have, 5 or 6 guys that hit 10 to 15 each. You can bunt and hit and run, and steal bases, or you can play station to station and wait for the big inning. And the beauty is we've got a coach in Jay Johnson down here that is willing to manage to the ability of his team. He's going to spend all fall figuring out how they can win games. Ultimately, you just want to touch home plate more than the other team. And so, baseball's not one of those games, where this is how you have to win it. So you're still going to have to pitch. You're still going to have to play defense. And quite honestly, that's what won the national championship last year. It was the defensive ability of this team that was unbelievable, maybe the best ever. And then it was the pitching staff. And so, that's going to win at the end of the season. What gets you there, with some bats and some big games, some big innings is there. But like I said, man, Curiel's going to take a step forward. He's going to hit more homers. I don't think it's a big deal. I really don't, to not have that 20-plus homer guy in your lineup.
They're also replacing the outfield, we feel really confident is set. But they're going to replace everybody on the infield except Milam at short. How do you think?
Who plays where in the outfield?
Curiel's moving to center.
Stanfield's going to left?
For the same reason that Milam was playing short this year and Braswell went to third. Like, when you have that guy,
you put him there.
He's going there. So we'll see how it plays out. But I would be fall over stunned. Curiel's going to play center. Brown's going to be your right fielder. I think Stanfield is your left fielder. So infield, how do you feel about how that looks?
Well, I think the kid from Oregon State,
Caraway,
plays third. I would say today. That would be my guess.
Okay.
You've got the best shortstop in America, in Stephen Milam. I think Tanner Reeves plays second base, and I don't know who plays first. That's a good question. John Pearson, maybe. One of the guys, the kid from Grand Canyon, maybe. I don't know. Is it a platoon type deal with those 2 guys? Behind the plate is a question mark. You've got Eddie Yaman coming back. You got Aaron Beatty.
Do you think Aaron Beatty? Do you think Yaman's capable? We haven't seen him, but it feels like Aaron Beatty is just the plug and play obvious answer there, right?
Yaman's a great receiver, I think, and a good catcher. But yeah, Aaron Beatty's probably the plug and play. You signed the number 1 catcher in the country that chose not to go to the draft and come in. So catcher is a question mark for me. You would think Aaron Beatty just says, "This is mine. Sorry guys, y'all are gonna have to wait till next year," and that's the best case scenario. But third, short, and second, in my opinion, are pretty set at the moment. And then first base, you've got some great options. Behind the plate, I don't know. That's the one where I'm just kind of, I don't know. I don't know who plays back there.
Okay. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.